Say it again.
That in church my pam.
Or what? Saturday.
Saturday.
When the police arrested Mr. Ozioma Okonkwo on the night of Saturday, October 25, 2025, the allegations against him were so disturbing that the entire community was shocked. A concerned citizen had raised an alarm about a very horrible crime. Mr. Okonkwo was accused of his two young daughters and also threatening to end their lives if they ever leaked the secret to anyone. But as the investigation unfolded, the details that emerged was even more shocking than anyone could have imagined. This is the disturbing story of how a mother tried to destroy her husband's life by using her innocent daughters to try and destroy their own father. On the night of Saturday, October 25, 2025, the police received a disturbing report from a concerned citizen. The report was about a terrible crime that was said to have been committed against two innocent children. According to the information the police received, Mr. Ozioma Okonkwo, a native of Imo State residing in Enugu, had allegedly violated his two biological daughters. The allegations were so serious that the police immediately swung into action. Mr. Okonkwo was arrested that same night and taken into custody for questioning. The nature of the accusations against him was the kind that could destroy a man's life forever, even if he was innocent. When Mr. Okonkwo was brought to the police station, he was told about the horrible allegations that had been leveled against him. The officers asked him to write a personal statement explaining what he had done as a standard procedure in such cases. But Mr. Okonkwo's reaction shocked the investigators. Instead of writing a statement, he expressed complete shock and disbelief over the accusations. He could not understand why anyone would accuse him of such a terrible crime against his own daughters. He refused to write any statement without certain conditions being met. Mr. Okonkwo made it clear that he would not say anything unless a standby lawyer was present to protect his rights. He also made another interesting demand. He insisted that his wife, Chisom, must come to the police station in person and accuse him face to face of the horrible crime. This was an unusual request, but it showed that Mr. Okonkwo suspected something was not right about the allegations. As the news of the horrible allegations spread throughout Enugu State, the case quickly caught the attention of the state government. The Ministry of Children, Gender Affairs and Social Development released an official statement regarding the case. The ministry confirmed that Mr. Okonkwo was indeed in police custody and that he would be charged to court after the investigation had been completed. The ministry also provided information about the welfare of the two young girls who were said to be victims. According to the statement, the two children had been placed in a government-approved shelter under the Ministry of Children, Gender Affairs and Social Development. At this shelter, they were receiving medical care and psychosocial support. The statement also mentioned the mother of the children, Chisom. The ministry described her as being deeply traumatized by the incident. They announced that she would undergo therapy under the supervision of the ministry's social welfare and counseling team. The Enugu state government commended the Nigerian police force for their swift and professional response, which had led to the prompt arrest of the suspect. At this point, it seemed like an open and shut case, but what happened next would turn everything upside down. As part of the standard investigation process, the two alleged victims were taken to the hospital for medical evaluation. This was necessary to confirm the allegations that had been leveled against their father. But when the medical results came back, everyone involved in the case was left feeling very shocked. The examination revealed something completely unexpected. The doctors found that nothing of such nature had happened to the two girls. They had never been touched or assaulted in the way that had been claimed. The medical evidence showed that the girls were completely fine and had not experienced any form of violation. This discovery put the allegations under serious questioning. The investigators knew that they needed to dig deeper to find out what was really going on. During further questioning, the two young girls made a confession that would change the entire direction of the case. The girls confessed that they were never violated by their father. They admitted that nothing bad had happened to them at all. But the most stunning part of their confession was what came next. The girls revealed that it was their mother, 29-year-old Chisom, who had instructed them to lie against their father. Their own mother had told them to make up these terrible accusations and tell everyone that their father had done horrible things to them. The investigations also revealed something else important, and this was the fact that the first child had refused to take part in the plan. When Chisom had tried to get the children to lie against their father, the oldest child had refused to cooperate with her. Only the two younger ones had gone along with their mother's instructions, and now they were corroborating the confession that it was all a lie. As if this was not shocking enough, a video emerged during the investigation that provided even more damning evidence against Chisom. A video showed a woman suspected to be Chisom caught on camera coaching the girls on what to say to implicate their father. In the video, the woman could be heard making the girls recite specific statements. She was teaching them exactly what words to use and what story to tell. The lady in the video was preparing the children to destroy their own father's life with false accusations.
Your daddy
My daddy
touched your bum bum
touched my bum
on Saturday.
on Saturday.
Your daddy touched your bum bum on Saturday.
Yes.
Say it again.
Daddy touched my bum
On what? Saturday.
Saturday.
As investigators dug deeper into the case, they discovered that this was not the first time Chisom had made such accusations. The incident had actually begun much earlier, in August 2024. In August 2024, along Adoration Junction, opposite Dan Legal Hotel in Emene, Enugu State, Chisom had begun shouting in public that her husband had her 2 daughters. She had made these accusations loudly and publicly, ensuring that as many people as possible heard her claims. This public accusation had exposed Mr. Okonkwo to hatred, contempt, and ridicule from the community. People who heard Chisom's accusations began to look at him differently. His reputation was damaged, and he became the subject of gossip and suspicion. Investigators gathered more information about what had led to this situation. It was discovered that Chisom had been having domestic differences with her husband. Like many couples, they had disagreements and issues in their marriage. But instead of settling these issues amicably, as husband and wife, Chisom had decided to take a different and devastating approach. She had chosen to destroy her husband's life by instructing her young daughters to accuse their father of one of the most serious crimes imaginable. She was willing to use her own children as tools of revenge against their own father.
Do you know me before? Have you ever seen this friend before? Do you know
But I've been here. I've been here. I've made a complaint. I've been to this office. I made a
I
complaint.
don't know you.
Without her sign. People, or my wife is you.
You say everything tomorrow.
Or my wife.
I said yes.
My wife is
Choose
the one.
Yeah. Yes.
Let me find again.
Okay, I'm not working now. You defend your children.
I find my children.
Yes, of course.
I find my children.
And you're threatening her that if you leak the secret, that you're going to kill her.
No. Hey.
Oh yeah, that is why
You
you
go for.
put it in writing.
Now wait.
That's
This
it.
is not me.
Did you hear?
No. There's a mistake somewhere. Madam, you say Ozioma. Ozioma. Mua. So much.
You smoke weed, you talk rubbish. I said, write it on
Write the
it.
statement. If you need it on email, then
Come on, write this thing. They tell me this about something.
I don't know you, don't know you. There is statement in
They
that.
call God. God of weed.
And at the end of it,
My friend, see that
Because anyway, just about the police. And they find the my beloved 3 children, you know, so much. This is not real. This is not real. Sir, open my loud. Open my loud. I'm not open loud before what you say. Okay, if you see so terrible, because I'm a one. And maybe you know the mobile message. That's how I mean.
the man refused to
That's why you feel like
say
I'm
he's a standby lawyer before he can rent. He said I should not write for him. Okay, now I'm a statement to the CP is aware of this case. And you can write very well.
No one can tell my wife. It's a lie. About my wife. About you. It's a lie. It's a lie. Because those such a thing doesn't happen. You sometimes not wake up and lie and just say like, what you something. No. About my wife. No. It will not happen.
What's the line, you know? Then
Okay. Before we put anything in writing.
I have get up. What do you
Before we put anything, let's just go. Let them come and accuse me. Don't you say, "Who you are? No police not here now. Man, I'm not going to." No,
Following the shocking discovery that the allegations were false and that Chisom had orchestrated the entire thing, the case took a dramatic turn. The Commissioner of Police reviewed all the evidence that had been gathered, including the medical reports, the children's confessions, and probably the video showing Chisom coaching the girls. Based on this evidence, the Commissioner of Police directed that Chisom should be charged to court. She would face 2 serious charges for her actions. The first charge was defamation of character, by publicly accusing her husband of such a terrible crime when she knew it was completely false. Chisom had damaged his reputation and exposed him to hatred and ridicule from the community. The second charge was giving false information to the police. Chisom had intentionally lied to law enforcement officers, causing them to arrest and detain an innocent man. She had wasted police resources and time on a fabricated case. The charges were filed at the Magistrate Court of Enugu State. The case had the Commissioner of Police listed as the complainant and Ozioma Okonkwo, female, 29 years old, as the defendant. According to the charge sheet, the offenses were committed between August and October 27, 2024. They were punishable under Section 325 and Section 154, subsection 1, paragraphs A and B of the Criminal Code, as contained in the Revised Laws of Enugu State of Nigeria, 2004. The case is still under active investigation, and as it progresses through the legal system, we will keep you informed of any new developments. What are your thoughts on this case? Should people who make these kinds of false accusations face serious consequences? What do you think would be the punishment for Chisom's crime? Share your opinions in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more true crime stories.